All right, yo, Reggie, kick us off.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. This is part 5?
Are we on 5 already?
I don't know. We're
Yeah,
on 4 or
5.
5. If this is 5, this is
Five.
pretty good.
Yeah, five.
There
Holy
is a
shit,
lot.
It's 5?
We have a lot to talk about. A lot of it is serious. A lot of it is, no jokes. We're not laughing out here today. So
I might laugh.
We're gonna start out with something a little bit more comical, which is, I believe, on the 8th, we had the lunar eclipse, which is only apparently going to happen again in 2337.
Damn.
That is the year.
Wait, when?
I might pull up.
Wait, when is it?
I might pull up.
2,387?
Yeah,
37.
I'll pull up.
37?
We got Mr. Doctor Strange over here.
That's
gonna-
Walt Disney
You guys
right
not trying
there.
to go? I might want to see
Hey,
it.
yo, Walt, you got an extra room for me?
So
I might go see it again because I liked it. I liked it the first time. You gotta go see the sequel.
Where'd you go see it?
I went Oakville.
You went to Oakville to
Yeah.
look at the moon.
Nah, yo. So Oakville was still cloudy, but the thing is that it had just enough space in the clouds to see it for
Space and
10
clouds.
seconds.
yo,
Isn't aren't clouds gases? Aren't they mostly space?
Circio cumulus.
What the fuck did he say?
What are the clouds called? I don't know.
Wait,
man.
yo, what did he say?
Cumulus.
Stratosphere?
Stratocumulus something.
Bro.
I don't know what he said, but sure, that's
Yo,
that's on gang, bro. That's what he said.
I'm a meteorologist in my spare time.
That's an asparagus cloud.
Oh, man. So
Yeah, man. Eclipse. It happened. It came and went. You guys are your superpowers.
Yeah, I did.
I got
So
mine.
I learned that people aren't gonna get superpowers; they're just gonna get like regular things they didn't have, and they're like, for example, like a bald guy. If he looks at it with no glasses, his hair's gonna grow back.
And he's gonna be blind.
Yo, but he got the full head of hair.
He can't see it, bro.
You guys-
He can't see it, but he can feel it. Everyone else can see it.
You
I
guys
got
hear
superpowers.
you hear about the so on Google Trends how you can see everybody's searching shit. You guys see like immediately after the eclipse,
increase?
the increase in search.
I can't see.
There's
legally blind.
Increase in searches for quote unquote. Why do my eyes hurt?
So I'll tell you guys what. For the 20 minutes leading up and during and right after the eclipse was probably the funniest 20 minutes of my life I've had in a long time. I got some videos, and I'm gonna make sure we we post videos. Like, it was some of the most comical. We had before, and Jordan just said we had before. I guess the GTA there was a lot of clouds, so you couldn't see it while the moon was about to cover the sun. But when I don't know what God said, part the cirrocumulus whatever clouds. When the moon was leaving the sun, it was actually I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cool.
Yo,
I was standing looking at the sun like straight up like an idiot for like a solid 10 minutes. I had people come and ask. I was on the clock. I had people walking up to me asking me questions. I was looking at them with my glasses on.
With the solar glasses on.
Yeah, completely.
Can't see shit out of those, by the way.
Completely ignoring them.
Yo.
And looking straight back up into the
because
sky.
I had those shits on, bro. I put them on, and I'm like, I can't see nothing. This shit don't work.
And then you look up at the
Then I
sun.
look up at the sun, and I see like the
fuck.
rays in 4K. I'm like, yo.
There's a video of me circulating, and hopefully this isn't getting too specific about what I do for a living, but I was performing a mechanical procedure on a vehicle without getting too serious, without getting too specific, with the glasses on, which technically means I couldn't see what I was doing.
Allegedly.
So, allegedly, I was relying on my other 4 senses
It's a taste.
to get me through that that operation.
Crazy. That is crazy.
That was the funniest 20 minutes I've had in a long
So wait,
time.
did you guys get powers or no?
Yeah, I got my powers, bro.
What'd you get?
Bro,
It was a secret.
it's a secret. I'll show you guys after.
Did you get powers?
You can't improve what's already perfect.
I got powers. I got powers.
Boo.
I woke up and I could magically play the piano.
Yeah?
The only thing is I can only play hot cross buns. I can only play the one song.
Okay, Beethoven. All right. Oh no, not Picasso. Sorry, I don't know who piano players are.
Yeah, yo,
Yeah,
it was a cool moment, even though it lasted like 10 seconds, and then
I'll tell you guys what. All those people who are like, "Oh, it's just an eclipse." You
That's
guys,
what I said.
stay
y'all,
inside.
Y'all some losers,
Yeah,
bro.
stay inside. Don't
Y'all
look at
That's
some
what I
nothing.
said.
losers.
Don't enjoy nothing. You guys like vanilla ice cream?
Vanilla
Wait here
ice
for
cream.
that.
Because I seen that
'cause they
shit with my
basic.
own eyes, and I was like, whoa, like
Who likes vanilla? The only thing worse than vanilla ice cream is probably mint chocolate chip.
that's
Oh,
that's for the cigarette smokers.
Mint chocolate
Anything
chip.
mints is for the cigarette smokers.
That shit.
like
Dude,
mint
who eats mint
Oreos,
chocolate chip ice
mint
cream.
chocolates. Bro, if you eat anything like mint chocolate flavor, you smoke cigarettes.
The only thing mint that I could say I'm like, is like maybe like XL gum.
Yeah. 5 gum.
Yeah,
Like
but that's
even-
gum.
But like even then, I'll probably just get like a juicy
The
fruit.
only thing worse than mint chocolate is cherry chocolate.
What the what?
Ew.
You never had one of those cherry blossom chocolate
Bro,
candies?
I value my life.
That shit is so bad.
Thank
Oh
God.
my
Thank God I've never
god,
tried
man. Fucking
Damn.
relatives give you that for fucking Christmas. Like, what the fuck is
your
this?
relatives
they
don't love you,
They
bro.
got that in that jar.
Give me
for you
that
to-
arrow, bro. What the hell? Coffee crisp or something.
Holy smokes!
And give me a cherry blossom chocolate. Bro,
Cherry-
get this shit the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Alright, yo, what
I think
else?
next, so we got a couple things to talk about. Are we gonna? So today's Saturday the 13th. The week itself was pretty boring.
Yeah.
I think the big thing on Thursday, Mr. Orenthal James Simpson, aka OJ Simpson,
The juice man.
the Juice Man, the White Bronco.
OJ's dead?
OJ died.
OJ Simpson passed away
I think he was 75 or 76.
of cancer.
He lived that long?
Mm-hmm. He had his family sign an NDA before he passed, so
His
he might have.
family's-
Really?
Yo, this might go. This might be a bit controversial, but he probably killed those two people.
Wait. He
Probably.
signed an
He
NDA?
definitely did.
He made his because he was on his deathbed, and apparently he was. Now, don't quote me. I'm not 100% sure. He was on his deathbed with his family around him,
And he said,
and I guess he was
I
kind
did
of.
it.
I guess he was saying. Yeah, I guess he was saying. He made them sign NDAs.
I did it, guys. I did it.
That's pretty fishy. I don't know.
I didn't know that. For real.
Yeah, apparently they all had to sign NDAs. Whoever was around him in that last couple hours signed. Apparently they were asked to sign. I don't know if they did. They were asked to sign NDAs. And then there was the joint, like the response from his account on Twitter saying, "Please respect our privacy." OJ
Yeah.
has passed, right? So to be honest, nowadays it's not really a big deal. Back in the 90s, probably early 2000s, whenever the whole OJ ordeal happened, all those people are probably like, damn, OJ died. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but that never really,
I'm not gonna lie, I don't give a shit.
like, it was a culture thing.
Yeah.
It's for the culture, but like,
They were saying that he was lying up to his very last day. He was lying because he was on Twitter saying
Like,
like
lying in
yeah,
bed.
like I'm
or
not
like
in hospice.
lying?
I'm not sick. I'm
Oh.
all right, guys. Meanwhile, he had prostate cancer, and it's just like chilling. Like I'm all right, guys. All right. I'm like a true liar down to his very last breath.
wait, hold on. Was he acquitted?
Yeah.
So you're calling him a liar?
Yeah.
But the Supreme Court of the United States of America called him.
Do you have new evidence?
Well, there was a video because they interviewed the jurors after,
Mhm.
and the jurors came out and admitted, "Oh, we all know he did it, but we all chose to acquit him in retaliation for what LA did to Rodney King." So
What the fuck?
they all the jurors admitted, "Oh, he did it, 100%. All the evidence is there, but we're gonna acquit him anyways." As payback for Rodney King, and there's you can Google this. Like they interviewed the jurors off all this shit.
Isn't that like evidence for like a mistrial or a retrial or something?
I mean, depend on how far. I don't know.
Oh, okay, I see.
You know?
Well, I don't know. OJ, rest in peace, bro. You had a very interesting life.
Interesting legacy. Just making everybody sign NDAs.
Yeah, the NDA kind of made at least seems like that kind of just
You think we'll have to make people sign NDAs?
100%.
Oh yeah.
That-
Shit I seen.
The NDAs that OJ made his family sign kind of
No, I
Put
mean,
the
like-
last nail in the coffin.
Like
what did you say?
we eventually will have to make people sign NDAs.
Yo, and stop hitting up Khloe Kardashian with the condolences.
Yo, how
That's
you
some
guys just
weird
gonna
shit.
run over my joke like that?
Bro, no, because you just reminded me. 'Cause everyone just going on like.
So
yo,
we're not gonna talk about the joke I just said, and you're not gonna
what
laugh.
what was the joke you just said?
The moment is past.
I'm gonna say it now, but I don't want anyone.
You don't want sympathy laughs?
I don't want anyone to laugh. I just want y'all to hear what I said.
I won't laugh.
So I said the NDAs that he allegedly made his family sign could be metaphorically called the last nail in the coffin because he's dead. Rest in peace. Come on, man. How are we gonna miss that? Stop laughing. Y'all ain't allowed to laugh anymore. Stop laughing.
Yeah, you're dumb.
Y'all ain't allowed. I know, but it was funny.
Yeah, you're dumb.
Oh man, rest in peace, OJ. All right.
Rest in peace to the victims of OJ.
Yeah, 100%. You know, because he definitely did that shit, and
Allegedly.
yeah, no, he definitely did it.
Allegedly.
Hey man,
According to Jordan.
I wasn't a part of the jury, so I have no idea.
Okay. What we popping off next? How y'all?
What's next?
What
What's
we
next?
talking about? Are we talking about this rap beef or what?
Yo, honestly, yeah, let's get in. Yo, so as of today,
What time
Saturday,
is it? What
what?
time is
It
it? Let's
is, you know,
timestamp
like,
this right now.
it is
It
like
is
9 o'clock.
literally
9
9 p.m. See, that's why
9 p.m. in Brampton.
Yeah.
Don't tell me we're from Brampton, bro.
Sorry, 9 p.m. from the Greater Toronto area.
GTA. 9 p.m. Saturday, April 13th. Jordan, as a connoisseur of the rap industry, as a rapper, as a musical artist, please tell us what is going on.
Man, so there's been a lot of behind the scenes beef going on between everybody in the rap game, like Drake, Metro,
We still
Future,
on this shit?
bro, all this shit. Like they're all beefing behind the scenes. And so,
I don't know. I think it just spilled out.
yeah, now it's out. So, you know, you guys heard that whole Kendrick track, track on the Future album.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they go, bow. And J. Cole did his thing. You know, then J. Cole said, you know what, this ain't for me.
SMH, bro.
Wait,
was
wait. Before we move forward, how do you guys feel about the whole J. Cole?
So-
All right, hold
response?
on. So let's break it down real quick. So 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
Has it been 3 weeks?
I believe 3 weeks. Or the first, the pop off to all this was Metro and Future dropping the joint album, We Don't Trust You. On that album, they allegedly said they had no features, but I believe the reason they did that was so that they can surprise everyone with all the features targeting Drake, J. Cole,
Yeah.
OVO, Drevo,
Yeah.
whatever. That happened. It was received very well. Kendrick had a very good verse calling everyone out, starting this so-called beef, or not starting it, bringing it to light.
Instigating.
To like,
Now, 2 weeks ago, J. Cole, who was supposedly a target of Kendrick's diss track, or one of the two targets, dropped to be honest, he dropped a pretty good body of work until the last track where he aimed at Kendrick, and in my opinion, as a J. Cole fan, dropped a pretty lame
That was disappointing.
response.
ouch.
And this is after, I guess, he dropped the Ready 24 with, as you guys, as people close to me, I know, as one of my favorite groups, Dipset, sampled them, put Cam on the track, went crazy, and then kind of lost it at the end. Now,
Yeah, that diss was weak.
what worried me?
The thing is,
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, don't mean to cut you off, but because everyone's saying it was weak, but I think it was weak because Cole didn't really have any, like, it's hard to tell someone who's not beefing to beef, you know?
Yeah, but then don't respond.
You know what I
Why are you
mean?
responding if your
It
your
could be
heart's
pure-
not in it? Why
yeah,
even do it?
but that's the thing. When you're in that public eye, it could be peer pressure, you know? It could be like, yo,
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
that's
with
why
that
he
peer
came,
pressure
as
shit.
he's saying, like, he dropped that track, then he did Dreamville Fest. He came out and said, you know what, like, I was ego tripping and shit like that, whatever, you know? And they took the song off streaming.
They actually took it off today.
Yeah,
I believe today is when it
I
came
don't want to
out.
hear that peer pressure. What the fuck are
So-
you talking about peer pressure?
Let me tell y'all something real quick. I have two different views on what Cole did. Cole, if obviously if you guys don't know, Cole dropped the diss track, and then a couple days later was like, that diss track was some of the lamest shit I've ever done.
It was.
I apologize to Kendrick, which is a big no-no in the beef industry. You know, you can't apologize to the guy that you just dissed, right? Now, looking at it from as a rap fan, big no-no. You know, that means that, you know, you're not pushing the beef. We're not getting new music from you that's going to be, you know, hyped up. But as a grown-up, as a man, as an individual, and a lot of people were saying this as well, I understand if J. Cole was a very real person, he talks about his feelings, he talks about all that stuff, he said that when he dropped the track, he couldn't sleep. He wasn't feeling right. It didn't sit right with him. So him coming out in front of all of his fans at his event, in front of, like I said, like with the world watching, pretty much, he's like, "Yo, that wasn't cool. That wasn't me. My bad. Take your best shot." As a man, fair. As a rap fan, boo. So I think either of those opinions make sense. I think if you wanna diss Cole for being, you know, I don't know, soft, I guess you can do that. But whatever.
I don't know,
That
man.
happened.
Maybe I have different views on it or a different opinion because of just how I was raised or grew up. I understand the peer pressure part when mans are calling you, hitting your line, and be like, yo, he dissed you. You gotta say something. You gotta respond. You gotta do something. Say something back.
Yeah.
He went at you. You have to respond. I
Yeah.
get that. But if you choose to respond, whatever the reasoning behind the response is, whether it's peer pressure, whether you want to show people that you are top dog, no pun intended,
Damn.
whatever the issue is or whatever the case is, if you shoot, you better not fucking miss.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree on that too. I feel like if you're gonna put the track out, if you're gonna drop, like, start really attacking, like, unless you're about to follow it up, because remember when Drake did Charged Up, everybody's like, yo, what kind of weak ass shit is this? And then that same week back to back.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing where it's like, if you're not gonna follow it up, but at the end of the day, like I was saying before, like when Capo was here, like this is a sport, right? So like sometimes, like I see it all as scrimmage until this Drake track came out, and I realized like all this was like real beef behind it, like real beef.
So real quick, let me fast forward the timeline. So Cole apologized. We had my boy 50 Cent was trying to talk some sense into him. Some figures, some people of status, gave their opinions. It was fairly quiet. Everyone's waiting. Kendrick already threw a shot. Cole backed out. Now on Friday, as of yesterday, Metro and Future dropped We Still Don't Trust You.
Weak.
With features from A$AP Rocky, The Weeknd, and I don't know if there's anyone else, but those are the big ones.
J. Cole was on it too.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna. Yeah, let me get into that after.
Yeah.
So, The Weeknd, he's like
He's popping off. He's popping
He's
off.
this generation's MJ, Michael Jackson. Like we all know there was there's always tension between Drake and The Weeknd after they both came up from Toronto, both really big guys. They got their behind the scenes beef going on. Weeknd kind of came out, said some things about about Drake, about Baca, about TikToks and all this, whatever. That's cool, whatever. Weeknd sings. It's kind of hard for him. It's kind of, I feel like it's harder for him to like say things. Yeah, like with the way he is. Now, A$AP, who hasn't been relevant for a very long, at least to me, I don't know.
Since the Super Bowl.
I'm not a fan. I've never listened to A$AP. I don't know if his music is good. He said some stuff about Drake, but I feel like it was pretty weak. And hold on, sorry, let me just say this real quick. None of us, these are all our opinions. You can go at us in the comments if you want. By all means, try to if you want to. These are all our opinions.
Nah, like A$AP's cool and all. Like because everybody, the thing is like that you're listening to all these verses and like it's like Metro went and just assembled the Avengers and they're all just dogging up on Drake because
I didn't even hear that.
There was a pretty funny Twitter picture of that. I think you showed it to
with
me
the
yesterday.
Avengers, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Bro, that shit was weak as fuck.
what?
All of that shit was weak.
Oh, on the album.
That second album was trash.
Hey man,
Bro, who even listened to the whole thing?
Hey man, I made a tweet and I was saying like, music today is getting so weird in the sense that we're just so focused on quantity over quality. And I would have preferred the way I digest music, I would have preferred, because they dropped 3 albums. It's like, because that second album is 2 albums. I would have preferred if they had taken the best songs from all 3, put it together for one project, and they spent like 6 months rolling it out. that built crazier hype and like, okay, Future and Metro's back. We don't trust you. Boom, the best of the best.
So,
But there's just so much music, bro. It's like 24 songs on one. It's like,
bro,
And there's a part 2. There's a deluxe on the part 2.
bro,
Yeah.
on Friday at 12 a.m. when I went to listen to the album, I listened to like half of the first track and Future was singing, and I'm like, there's no way this is part 2 of your diss album and you're singing.
He said the same thing like 10
Respectfully.
times.
So my thing is, it's a little bit different from Jordan's point of view. That first album, I think they did fantastically. Very good production, very good rapping. They marketed it
Sequencing
well.
was good.
The beats, everything was on point. That album, they hyped it up.
Yeah.
Ross unfollowed, Nav unfollowed. Weekend is in the background. Kendrick drops his big diss. They had it all, and then they went and pushed their luck. And like I said, it's my opinion. Try to call me out if you want. They went and they took it, and they just completely dropped
Fumbled.
all of their momentum.
They fumbled.
They messed everything up. A$AP Rocky, why are you dissing Drake? You haven't dropped anything in a long time. He said that For All the Dogs it came and went, but For All the Dogs is what really
Still-
sparked this, right? What will
Yeah.
Pluto do? More M's was on, whatever. But now, Ross. Oh
what
my
is Ross
God,
doing?
man.
yo, so
What is
boom.
that
what's
weak
going
ass
on,
record
man?
he dropped?
So before you even get there, so Drake, as he should, it starts with Academics. So DJ Academics goes on stream, and he's like, "Yo, this AI, like this record leak of a Drake diss, and is it like, and it's like an AI demo, and he's like, is this real?" And then Drake texts Academics like, "Nah, here's the real record." Boom. And Academics plays it on stream on some like New York DJ shit.
CNN.
Yeah, plays
God.
it live. The real diss record in like CD
That's
quality.
smart. That's
And
fucking
bro,
smart,
that's what
man.
made Twitter go crazy. Like everyone's like, "Oh fuck, this is the real record."
Bro, I was
And-
mounting tires, man. I was doing
Bro,
oil changes.
that's what I'm saying. And I was like, "Yo, personally, I think he went off. Personally, I think he went crazy."
Yeah, that was better than like that.
Okay, guys, listen to my opinion right now. This is, I think, and tell me if I'm wrong, please. Tell me if I'm wrong. Comment, like, whatever. Tell me if I'm wrong. I like hearing when people don't like what I say. Drake is by far the top dog in all of this. By far.
Facts.
By far. You got,
Facts.
everyone's talking about this big 3, big yada, yada, yada. Drake is by far numbers, influence, money. I'm pretty sure he was saying in the track, like, money ain't a thing, followers ain't a thing. Like, Drake is by far that guy. So, and I think we were talking about this yesterday when we do these little meetings to plan the podcast, and we were talking about it then. We're like, Drake sneak disses a lot. Drake, says underhanded things, how he's feeling, But Drake's that guy. Drake's going to say what he wants to say because who's going to check him? Metro had to assemble the Avengers. He told Metro to shut his whole ass up and make some drums.
Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga.
Damn, come on now. He just said that he literally made Metro
That
Boomin,
one-
who is
Yo.
the best producer
I
of
wa-
our generation,
I
a
was
side
at,
character.
Yo, I was at work and I heard that shit and I yelled. I was like, "Oh!"
He made Metro
I don't
Boomin
know.
a side character.
Maybe I'm just hyping the beef, but that one record was better than all of what J. Cole dropped.
50 Cent posted it. What did he say? You got
Bro.
bodied by a light skin. I don't know what that means. I'm not. I'm brown. I don't know.
So like I said, as Drake should, he drops that record and he teases that it's not even the only record. He has another record.
He
That
said,
he-
"This ain't even all I know."
Yeah, this is not even all he knows. So don't and everybody goes into a frenzy, man. Ross drops a diss record less than 2 hours after.
Bro, what
That
the
Ross
fuck
record
that?
was whack.
That
Not
shit-
because
What was he even saying?
Bro,
Ross released it way too early.
But for honestly, my thing is this: like, I will not hold it to the same standard because he responded like that, right? So
He was too
that
quick.
I'll respect because everybody else is gonna make their tweets and etc. But Ross was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna say nothing. Let me put it on the
Why?
record."
Why would you do that,
Bro.
For what?
But what
For
did he say?
who?
What exactly?
Who,
Now, Jordan,
who
I gotta ask you.
appreciates
Yeah.
the fact that you responded that quick?
Bro, rap does.
No,
Rap
they
does.
don't,
Yes,
man.
they do.
Look how
man.
we're talking about the Drake record after
Bro,
like
because
that.
people are still clowning Kendrick because Kendrick hasn't said anything. Kendrick like, "Yo, Kendrick, you got 24 hours." Because if Ross is
Yeah, but
responding,
how long did we wait for the Drake verse or the Drake record?
Yeah, but Drake was
before
posting
like
on
that?
Instagram.
Drake was on tour. Like Drake was
was
No,
on
I know
tour.
Drake
Jay's-
was on tour, but like what you understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
yo, wait a day, sleep on it, Sleep on it, Ross.
But
And then
problem
drop
I
the
have-
here's the
shit.
thing. Sorry, I don't mean to
No,
cut you
no,
off.
go ahead.
But Ross also made a tweet and he's like, bro, this is like game one. Like
Yeah,
of
but
the
then
series.
wait till game 2.
How
Why
long
you
does-
dropping
how-
this
how
weak
long does
ass
he expect
shit?
to? How
Bro.
long does he expect to this beef to be going? Because I'm telling you now, Drake, and like I said, Drake is that guy. Ross is not on his list. Ross ain't there. Nav, ASAP.
Fuck nah.
They're not on his
Bro,
list.
fuck
Metro,
nah,
he
bro.
si-
Nav ain't
Ross-
dropping no diss track.
Ross-
he
is up
sidelined everyone. Well, he's trying to. He's attempting to silence everyone. His main targets, I think, are Future and Kendrick. He was even. Well, I
Metro.
mean, but with that Metro, I don't know. I feel
Shut
like-
your hoe ass up and
Yo,
make
man,
some
he
drugs.
sent Metro. Bro, he sent Metro to the shadow realm, man. He said, Metro, you thought you was something. Metro, just you chill over
Metro,
there.
shut your hoe ass up and make some drums,
He
nigga.
said you're not even a rapper. He literally insinuated that Metro Boomin is not a rapper, and he needs to stay in his place.
Future better hit the monster reborn.
The problem I have with Future is that his music is very good. We all listen to it, but it lacks some substance.
Nah, but that I'm sorry, but the reason why that bar kills me is because Metro has been talking for a minute. Like he's been like making subtweets and
But
making
Metro's very
Even the lead up to that line, the lead up to it was it's 20v1. Like yo,
Metro, shut your hoe ass up and make some drums, nigga.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Yo, listen.
20v1.
So look,
Yo, and
If it's 20 of y'all,
I'm not picking sides.
so from what
bro, it's
yo,
20
J.
of
Cole
them.
might have made the right move.
I'm not
20
choosing
of them.
sides. I'm not choosing sides. But
So
yo,
listen.
when I heard that, I was like tears were coming out my eyes.
So
I was
listen,
like,
I'm not even a Drake fan. I think Drake makes good music. I think Drake is a great artist. I think Drake surrounded himself with the perfect team in terms of production, in terms of marketing, in terms of keeping himself at the top. And Drake pretty much swept everything as the top dog. If these guys want to take down Drake,
which they're trying to do. They're all
Which-
trying to.
quite obviously
Yeah.
they're trying to do, this is not going to cut it.
Yeah.
And I'm
50
not
said
even
it.
I'm not big on this industry, but that is not gonna cut it. Drake dropped one track and it's a leak.
It's better
He
than
didn't even
fucking
need-
everything.
He didn't, and he literally
Just shut the internet down.
he fast forwarded the beef. Everyone is waiting for the shots. Cole,
He said, "I don't care if Cole." like, yo,
Jermaine,
Bro, we're
yo,
just gonna ignore
what's the
that.
guy's name on RDC World?
Oh my
Jermaine, what happened, bro?
Oh
anyway,
my
that's
goodness.
just my little rant. Yo,
We should
Jackson,
pretend like that one didn't.
I know
exist.
Jackson sent me a text. I'm telling you, Jackson, I feel it. I'm sorry. Jackson called me out for my boy apologizing. He's right. Cole, I'm throwing you.
Wait,
Cole, you're not here.
wait. Banco said he was.
No, so I expressed, okay, like I said, Dipset is my group. Everyone knows I like Dipset.
Yeah.
He sends me the leak of Cole on the Dipset, and that was going crazy.
Yeah,
And then what does my boy Cole do? Drops a crazy album.
yeah.
And
And the
then
album
what
was
did-
good. The album was good. A
And
lot of
then,
people.
and then what did he do?
He apologized for
apologized.
dropping the album.
Jackson, you were right, bro. Yeah. Shout out to Jackson.
So what's the top 3 now?
There is no fuck the top 3.
Yeah, it's
Drake
just
just
Drake.
said it's me and it's no one. He said-
Dylan. It's just Drake, bro. It's
Bro,
just
bring
Drake.
back the G Unit era, man. What happened?
so
to
what do
that?
we hold on? So let's bring this to a something we can post for people to comment on. What are our opinions as of right now?
If you aim at the king, you can't miss. You can't miss. I know everybody's gonna have their opinions about where they put Drake in their top 5, in their top 3. They wanna. A lot of people are gonna wanna make it about lyrics, make it about ghostwriting. At the end of the day, you cannot deny Drake is the top dog in this industry right now, and it's not even close. Like he's the most pop artist, like pop hip hop artist. He is the pop hip hop artist right now. You know what I mean? Like the same way how Snoop Dogg could go anywhere in the world and people will know, oh, that's Snoop Dogg. And they don't even have to listen to rap and know.
That's Unc.
Drake is that level.
Yep.
Honestly, Drake is like way past that level. Only because when Snoop Dogg, when all these guys were out, a lot harder to see things. Internet wasn't as big, social media. Drake is like, and I'm not a Drake fan. I'm just like, this guy's glazing Drake.
No,
I'm
but
not
we
even
gotta
a Drake- I'm not even a Drake fan.
we gotta call it what it is because it's the most constant argument online. People are gonna be like Cole, Kendrick, Drake. Oh, Kendrick's more introspective. Cole is more thing. Drake
Lyricism
is more
and delivery.
No, at the end of the day, Drake is the most poppin' hip hop artist, and you could hate on it. You could talk your shit.
Yo, Drake, if you don't repost this after we're talking about this, we got a problem. Sorry, go ahead.
Drake is the top dog, and there's nothing we could do. There's nothing you could do about it. If you're gonna aim at the king, you can't miss. You can't miss. You can't come on some sidestepping. Drake can. Drake can do all the sidestepping, and he could choose and decide where he wants to put his energy because he's here. Everyone else, they're all throwing shots, bro. Do not miss. Do not miss because this guy is not here to play. He's not. And I know it sounds like I'm glazing right now. I know it sounds like I'm glazing.
This is not okay. I'm not a Drake fan. Are you a Drake fan?
I'm a Drake fan, but I'm not like a, I'm not a dick rider, bro.
Now I am, yes.
Okay, so look, and that's what I mean. Like, this isn't a like.
I'm trying to be as neutral as possible. Like
let me give you my final. Okay, I'm gonna let me just wrap my side of this up.
Yeah.
Real quick. Jordan said it. You shoot at the king, you can't miss. Even if that Metro Boomin Future album was a really good shot. I think they did it well. You had your little side pieces. Kendrick, who is probably the only person who would be able to deal with Drake, took his shot. He hit it. He started it. The snowball started rolling. And then these guys were like, let's run our snowball into a wall by dropping that second album. So right now, Metro Boomin, Future, the Avengers side, no momentum. There's nothing.
And mind you, I'm trying to be neutral because in my tops, like Kendrick is up there, Drake is up there, Cole is up there. Like these are all hip hop artists who have went beyond the career they were projected to have. So I want to make that clear. It's not no favoritism. These are all in this realm. These are all big shots. But as of right now, in terms of popularity, in terms of like pop culture, like Drake is the guy. Kendrick is cool too. J. Cole is cool too. But you'll find there's more people who shit on Kendrick and Cole versus who shit on Drake.
Bro, fuck all that, man.
Bro, for real.
Fuck that, bro.
So
stop dropping the verses.
Before I was interrupted.
Drop the record.
All I'm going to say is this. They had something. They had it moving very well. And I think they fumbled very hard.
Well, the thing is, who knows? Might wake up tomorrow, might be
There could be, you're right. There could be, I don't know, Drake right now just set the bar pretty damn high. I think the only person that can come anywhere close to that is Kendrick.
Fuck that. The only person who can come close is 50. Bro, what?
So, yeah, at this very moment, Drake got it, man. Drake isn't going to miss.
As he should, as anybody who's going 1v50 should. Like I said, I know there's a lot of beef, behind the scenes conflict that the average consumer doesn't even know about. But like I said, if you're going to come out, if everybody's going to collectively come out at the same time, it's almost as if Metro was like, when he was making this album, like, yo, like, you want to like throw a jab at Drake? We're low-key trying to...
Yeah, I mean, diss him, yo.
And Drake's just like, yo,
and
what the fuck?
$1 a day
50 v what the fuck? 50 v1? Nah, like I'm calling out names. Metro, shut your dumb ass up.
Make
some drums, nigga.
But I'll tell you what. That's
a line. That's a line.
And
call him a midget too, bro. What the fuck?
Yo,
dropping.
No, that was Kendrick. He called him midget.
Kendrick.
He said, "How are you gonna try and step on the game, but you're only a size 7?" Come on. I'm size 10 and a half. How short is Kendrick?
Bro.
Even Cole said, you too short to box. Your arm's too short to box with us.
Hey, man, remember, and we're just fans, yo. Because I know people are going to try and...
Yo, call me out if you want. We'll talk.
We're just fans, man. We're just fans of the sport. Because people are going to try and say, oh, you hate Kendrick, or you know, or...
You guys ain't shit.
Or, you know...
Why y'all trying to say shit?
Nah, we are just fans.
I got a podcast. You don't cook. Sorry, go ahead.
We're just fans of the game, man. And from a spectator's perspective, it's obviously entertaining as long as no one gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
it's entertaining to see everybody bar up and really get at that competitive level
Yeah.
that we've been missing from
Combat
rap in a
sport.
very long
Yeah, it's
time, you know?
combat.
So yeah, like I wanna see everybody get back to that. And I love what Drake did. I love, just all right, let's get to it. And I really hope Kendrick comes back, because apparently Kendrick has a diss track that he's had in his vault for 4 years.
As per Joe Budden.
As
4
per Joe
years.
4 years.
That's
like
not gonna work, bro.
a Drake diss track that's been in his vault for 4 years.
4-year-old track is not.
And it
gonna
might
work.
drop. It might drop.
That's not gonna work.
I don't know. Honestly, I haven't been a rap fan for a while, but it's getting pretty exciting.
It's a beautiful time. And
As long as as
Mind
long as
you-
what you said before, as long as it doesn't get violent.
yeah, and I don't think it will get violent, hopefully. But speaking of getting violent, in the same breath, on the same timeline, like as Rick Ross dropped his diss track, and I realized this is like World War III for rap, I scroll again, and fucking Iran just sent missiles out to Israel.
Yo, let me finish pouring my drink. Hold on.
Was that today?
Today, in the same breath, I'm like, yo, it's really. Then it had me worried about what they call it, conscription. Like, oh shit, what if we get called
To get
to?
drafted?
Yeah, what if?
Don't
we
worry,
get
it's gonna be
drafted?
based off your Call of Duty kill death ratio.
Okay, all right.
You'll be straight.
All right, I'm back. My audio's good?
Yeah,
I'm good? All right, so listen. On a serious note, as we speak, Saturday, April 13th, Iran, Lebanon, Yemen have all launched attacks against Israel. This is not, I guess it is a political podcast because we're going to tell you guys what's going on. But like I said, this is also our opinions. So come at us if you want. By all means, comment, like, whatever you guys got to do to get our attention. Comment, please.
Comment on whoever's speaking. By the way, don't be.
Right.
Don't mention me, bro.
Don't mention me if I'm not saying shit.
Even though perhaps parts politics, don't fucking mention me.
But just know, like, this is the main goal is so everyone understands what's going on. We've taken steps with the podcast to get things out quicker so that as we're talking about it today, hopefully we can get it out a little bit sooner. But yeah, so Israel right now is literally getting they're getting jumped from all sides right now. And the big important thing about this, obviously, everyone's, World War III, U.S. had said some things. Russia has said some things, which are obviously your two superpowers, right? The important thing that I want to bring up before we start talking about stuff is literally this. We're here in North America, Canada, United States. We all have our opinions. We're all very heavily on social media. Everyone thinks that they know what's going on. You got left-siders saying this. You got anti-left, whatever. Everyone has what they're saying. What I need everyone to understand is that we can say whatever we want. We can be right about whatever we want. We can say whatever we want to say. Those people in the Middle East who are literally fighting the war do not care. They don't give a shit about what you think. People were saying, Israel is committing war crimes. Hamas, Gaza, Palestinians are committing war crimes. Guess what? You think any of them care? They're going to keep blowing each other up. I'm sorry, but nobody cares. If we can keep talking about this all we want, we will not stop whatever's going on over there. We have literally no say. And if the United States tries to do some shit, Russia's going to jump in. Because Russia, I don't know if anyone knows, apparently Russia and Iran have a very friendly relationship. Israel and the United States have a friendly relationship. So if one group steps in to help the other,
It's retaliation.
it's going to go crazy, man. It's going to be like conscription. It's going to be Battlezone, Call of Duty, Fortnite, everything all in one. Right? Because
Where we dropping, boys?
this isn't where we drop, and this isn't where you land, and this isn't bro, people are going to click buttons. Countries are going to explode. And before we know it, I just hope, Prab said something to me a little bit earlier where it's like every third generation ends up in war somehow.
Every third.
Apparently we're the third generation.
We are the third, bud.
And you know what pisses me off is
Sorry, you guys go ahead.
no, because every time, like for example, this Drake shit, is going on, right? And
Yo, that Drake beat was hard, by the way. That Drake beat was crazy.
DJ Wu Kid.
Sorry, go ahead.
bro, shit is wild. But like every time you see this shit going on, and people are like, "Oh, why aren't we talking about this? Why aren't we saying more? Why aren't we raising more awareness?" And it's like, okay, yo, but how much awareness can you really bring in to a point where it's like, all right, like unless you're gonna go fight the war yourself, like,
And that's my point. Everyone can be aware. What are there 40 million people in Canada?
yeah,
All 40 million people can be aware. The only person who wouldn't be aware is Trudeau because obviously he doesn't care.
He's on vacation
Oh,
again.
damn, my bad. Sorry, I don't know if I can
2
say
mil.
that. Listen, all of us can be aware, yet nothing will happen for either side because if we step in, somebody's getting blown up.
bro.
Sorry, go
because
ahead.
no, because
Where-
everybody on Twitter was talking about the whole Drake beef, and sorry, my bad.
That's that ginger ale.
Yeah, nah, everybody's on Twitter talking about the beef, and then what? We had like Yes Jules come out and say like, oh, you know, like why aren't we like talking about this Israel strike? And it's like, all right, go fight it yourself. Like I don't know,
Fight it yourself.
like why don't you go
Hold
out
on, wait,
there?
sorry, hold on. Say that one more time.
No, because okay, I gotta pull up.
Sorry, yeah, say that one more time. I just like what?
So Yes Jules puts out a tweet.
Yes.
Who? Sorry, who's that?
So she was Kanye's
Oh, the
Yeah,
one
you
that
know-
Kanye sued.
yeah, the one that Kanye fired, the social media marketing.
Influencer, yeah.
Yeah. So she put out a tweet and she was like, "We are truly on the verge of World War III, and people on this app are arguing over whether or not a leaked song is AI generated. We are doomed." And this guy said, "Well, go out there and get it then, Lara Croft."
Laura Croft.
Laura Croft,
Bro.
Yo, all she got is a pistol.
Because, yo, for real, like, don't get me wrong. Awareness is important and everyone should be aware. But, assuming everybody is aware. Now
All
what?
40 mil of us are aware.
40 million, all
Canadians.
Canadians are aware. Now what? And it goes back to what Jay-Z was saying, you know, with the whole, when Kaepernick was kneeling.
Sean Carter. Sorry.
Yeah. When Kaepernick was kneeling and, you know, he was meeting with the NFL. He's like, all right, we have awareness. Now what? And it's the same thing, bro.
Kaepernick still ain't playing in the NFL. It's been how many years?
Bro.
Sorry, go ahead.
So my thing is this. At the end of the day,
Say what you got to say.
yo,
Coach.
it's unfortunate because
Say
now
what you
we're in a
gotta say.
position that all we can do is really just watch what happens next. You know? We're all aware of the situation. There's not a soul. You might have to be living under a rock to not know what's going on in the Middle East right now. And God bless you if you don't. God bless you if you
Ignorance is bliss.
if you
Shout out
don't
to
know
the
what's
10K
going on in
YouTube.
if you don't know what's going on in the Middle East, God bless you. With all this technology, all this access to social media, and you have no idea what's going on over there, God bless you. But assuming you know, okay, what can you do? What the harsh realities? What can we do? Unless we're gonna strap our boots and go help fight the war, you know, like unfortunately we have to really just, you know, like it's unfortunate, but thoughts and prayers and really pray our leaders don't mess this up, you know.
I don't know, man.
The people that we put in power. So I'm gonna get your opinion real quick. But just to touch on something real quick that
Y'all go. I'm gonna go take a piss because I have a weak ass bladder.
Yeah, go.
All right. So ignore perhaps Timberlands.
Sorry.
Door closed. Okay. Jordan brought up a good point. A couple times on this podcast, on the first episode and the second episode that somehow got deleted, I brought up a
allegedly.
question. And the question is, you know, as things go on, we all have our opinions. People will fight on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, in the comments, on whatever app you wanna bring up. Everyone will fight each other.
Yeah.
But we're all in here in North America. We're all, we're all on the same side right now. Because if Canada got into a war, like it or not, if I don't like you, if you're not my boy, we're all on the same time. We all getting bombed. We're all getting attacked. And Jordan just asked a question. What can we as a culture, as a community, as a country, as a nation, as a continent, as what can we actually do? Okay.
That's cool. That's cool. What
What
do
can
about it?
we? And I'm serious. What can we do to stop this? Because there's gonna be people who comment. If I clip this up and I post this as a clip, right? And I ask, what can we do? It's all gonna be, oh, you don't know what everyone's gonna attack me and attack the pot. But we're
About
all
what,
missing.
the war?
We're all missing, like, the whole point. We're all on the same side,
You can't do anything.
right? There has to be something.
No, you can't do anything about something that's already being done. You can't influence someone who's made their mind. Like, when's the last time? Have you ever guys gotten like angry recently or in the past?
Yep.
Jordan, have you?
Quite recently, yes.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm talking about like you've gotten mad to a point where you can't when somebody talks to you and tries to reason with you, you don't listen to them.
Yeah.
Well, you listen to them, but you
You're
don't
just
hear what they're
hearing
saying.
and seeing
There's
red.
no hope in the conversation. Yes.
That's
Now-
what we're at right now. There's no fixing nothing.
Right, but my issue with that is, should we just roll over and give up?
Give up, but what are we giving up?
Common sense.
It's
Common
so
sense has been dead for a long time.
But that's what I'm saying. So now if we decide that our opinions don't matter or opinions don't affect anything, that's the same thing we were talking about with all the votes. If you believe in a leader who you want to run the country and you don't vote, there are a lot of people who don't believe or who are in that same boat as you. And that could be, let's say, 300, 400, 500K votes. That's a lot of votes. Now, sure, maybe we don't get anywhere. Maybe nothing happens. But you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
But you're also assuming that the people that are trying to be voted in or are running for some sort of leadership role are actually trying to do the best thing for the citizens. I don't think that's like I was joking, but I used to say that, like I was saying this before, where I said like all politicians are corrupt. I really believe all politicians are corrupt. I don't think there's a good candidate for any role, like leadership role. Like we have these people who are trying to become like for Canada. at
Apparently,
least,
what's his name? Pierre Polivier was at some pro-Israel rally.
which is
Now, I don't know if that
yeah.
cemented his, like, I don't know if he was pro-Israel or if he was just there, but it kind of paints a bad picture for him in that, like,
my thing is like you agree or side with whoever you want to side with, but at the same time, you can't be ignorant to like genocide. Like that's how are you? That doesn't make sense.
but now, are we going to run for prime minister? Like, should we as regular people?
Can I run for prime minister? I'll run for prime minister if I can.
Yo, like and comment if...
I will actually do it.
Nah, we straight.
I would actually put
We
forth
straight.
like proper change.
Yo, has perhaps politics evolved to become a political campaign?
My goodness.
Yo!
We straight.
I'll do it.
Okay, hold on. Yo.
A vote for me is a vote for democracy.
My God. So, all right. Well, hold on. We kind of
Detoured.
Whatever. Fair conversation. Yeah. So, Israel has been kind of getting sandwiched. Like literally as we speak, they're getting
Deservedly so.
bombed from, a couple different sides. The U.S. tried to put their foot forward. Russia said, If you step forward, we step forward." That's
which is Cold War Part 2.
right.
Yeah.
So now, I don't know if we should take this in a serious direction or.
That's what I'm saying. It's so fucked right now, yo.
Try to get canceled again.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we got canceled?
Episode 2 was got canceled.
Oh, yeah, we got canceled. We got canceled. Okay. Oh, damn. So I don't.
Sorry, Sleepy Joe. We don't mean it.
So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like my whole point behind what I said was, do we have anything to contribute to this, or should we sit back and allow everything to happen
We as who though?
as Canadians? And unfortunately,
Hey man, if you got family out there, like if to anybody who actually has family in these countries,
this
like
is something
Israel.
we're going to touch on next week. I think we're going to actually get more into this next week. But sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no. I just want to say, like, um, like from a real genuine place, like my thoughts and prayers are really with you guys, because I can't imagine watching this stuff on the news and thinking, like, if my mom's okay, if my cousin's okay, if so I just want to get that off my chest, man. And through all this shit, like, yo, people are gonna have opinions about who's right, who's wrong, who's what we should do, what we shouldn't do. I just hope, people who actually got families over there, and civilians are just not. We keep civilians out of the casualties, and yeah, man.
It's not
but
gonna happen.
And the
though.
messed up
it's not
thing
gonna
of-
happen,
the
because it's
messed up
war.
thing
But
about what Jordan just said is that it's already not happening,
I know,
and it's been not happening.
But at what point do you get it to stop?
you
'Cause
don't.
That's what I-
because
and that's what I'm
If you-
saying.
if
There's
you
no
say this is
compromise
too
with
far,
war.
then what? Like everything else you said was okay.
That's literally the whole, like the whole conflict of this situation is, what can we do to make a difference?
Well, in terms of Canada itself, Canada is a failed country. In terms of wartime, Canada is a failed country. Back in the day, and like I don't know if you guys remember this from like history class or whatever, the Canadian Army was treated as shock troopers or storm troopers, based off of Star Wars or whatever. But the idea of the Canadian Army was we were sent, like there was a couple missions where I think it was World War II or World War One. I think it was World War II. The Canadian Army was sent under the guise of artillery, meaning we were sending artillery mortars at the enemy, right? Just to hide the troops who would go in to actually deal with hand-to-hand combat.
Wait. Say that again.
Or close to close, like close quarters combat. So we would use artillery as a decoy
Yeah.
to send in foot soldiers to deal with the issue. Canada it's not that we aren't against war, it's that we are strategic with our choices and that we take whenever we get involved in conflict, it's not just to get involved in conflict.
Yeah.
There's reasoning behind it. There's sound choices behind it. We're always with, for majority of the time, it's with the humanitarian side of it. Like we're just not there to just conquer. That's not what the fundamentals of Canada are. It was never like that. So this, like, for us to be sending billions for
Something that we technically have no impact in.
yeah, like we're sending billions in military aid before we send even millions in humanitarian aid, it's a problem. That's not how we were like pushed forward. That's not the Canadian way. I don't know. It's just a waste. It's just stupid.
Because my whole thing with this is that as everyone shares their opinions, people will rather say, "Oh, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong." But can anyone's opinion really be that wrong?
But that's politics for you.
In terms of, obviously, there's outright things that are right and wrong, but there's a lot of gray area. Instead of shitting on everyone and putting everyone else down because your belief is something different, why not? And this goes back to one of my quotes of the day, where why don't we try to make, and obviously this is a bit, what's the word, naive of me to say, because I'm kind of ignoring a whole point of view. But if we took everything that everyone's saying and tried to put a positive outlook on it, whereas how can we, instead of putting each other down as people who don't, and like I said, we don't have, our opinions do not affect the people that are currently living war on the other side. What can we do in terms of opinions, in terms of, anything? Why not, instead of shitting on each other, try to help bring positive opinions forward, or try to help instead of, oh, you're wrong. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Do your research.
I
Well,
fucking never understood that.
explain
shit.
it.
If a child has to die for you to prove your point, then you are beyond fucked.
Whatever opinion you have gets thrown out the window if all you're going to do is just try to disprove other people.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Like nothing's where we're just
Don't
going
make
to
sense.
we're just going to stay in the same spot. We're going to keep fighting each other. We're going to have the keyboard warriors, blowing up at the people, trying to spread light to different scenarios. Which, hey, if that's what ends up happening, it is what it is.
Yeah,
But
say what you want to say, but like, just be ready to defend it.
that's all it is. I think. To be completely honest, okay, let's get some. I'm gonna say my final thought. We'll all share. I think we actually talked about this. We had some pretty good convo about this, but I think if you want your opinion to be heard, especially about something like this is going on in the Middle East, first of all, you need to do your research. I think people like to talk about things without knowing enough. And obviously, you can't stop people from doing that. So if somebody doesn't know anything, if somebody is a bit ignorant in what they're saying, if that is the case, instead of berating them, instead of putting them down, let's educate everyone, which is tough. It is tough, but it is what it is. I'm saying what I'm saying. And then on top of that, the positivity of things. We can be negative. Obviously, there's a very serious conflict going on. Let's find some serious ways, whether it's protests or peaceful gatherings or everyone sharing, like, you know what I mean? Let's find positive ways to deal with stuff rather than, like I said, the putting down, the discrimination of people, the mockery. Like, there's too many negative things going on, especially with people who don't have much of a say. Let's take things to a more positive level and, see what happens. Because, like I said, we don't have much to contribute. Like, we're not billionaires throwing money at the conflict, right? We're just talking about it. How can we, as a community, do things?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a contrarian in me. I don't think there's any hope. I don't see any hope. Back to the every third generation goes into war.
This guy was Anakin Skywalker.
Every
going
third
to the dark
generation,
side,
man. We're about to
I
go
just hope
into
they don't bring
war.
back conscription. That's
All it takes is one thing. One thing can trigger a whole nation. Go back to Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
And we are not that nation that
We retaliate. We don't instigate. We retaliate. So all we need is one thing to retaliate towards. We're already talking about post-war housing, and we haven't even been post-war.
That's how bad our economy
We're
is.
pre-war.
Yeesh.
Like, it's that fucked up. But hey, who am I? I'm just a guy on a couch.
That's a nice couch, though.
I'm comfortable.
All right, Mr. Tapper. What have you got? Let's bring this to a conclusion.
I mean, overall,
As Mr. Right down the middle.
Yeah,
Me and Prab had, I think we were differing sides there.
No,
let's bring it to a.
I personally think, like, when it comes to, like, everything. Well, you guys both have some good points. First of all, one thing I think we should really, like, emphasize is that not a lot of people speak on these topics with the intention to educate or really even share awareness. A lot of it is to have you, like, they already have a preconceived notion of what they think is going on or what they think is the right and who's wrong, and their job is just to put that onto you, right? My thing
Can I put something real quick?
Yeah.
There's a quote, or not a quote, but there's kind of thing. You know how there used to be, like, debate. I don't know if there still are debate teams.
Yeah.
One will choose the affirmative and one will choose the opposite.
Yeah.
they would say if you're debating for your cause, you will just become more entrenched in the belief that you believed at the beginning of the debate.
Yeah.
I feel like that is literally exactly what's happening. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's what I think is going on, yo. And like overall, shit, man, it's a lot. It's a lot that's going on. All I ask personally is that people just be educated on what they say. People, be aware of what's going on, and most importantly, just have compassion for the people who are actually living through this, because there are real families, there are real, families being torn apart in this shit. And yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. I don't like these topics are like hard for me, because it's like when you really think about it, what's going on, it's just tough shit, So yeah.
It's just it gets complicated. Like
Yeah,
when
it gets very
when children
complicated.
lose their lives, it just gets complicated.
Yeah, and
When
a
it really
child.
when it really shouldn't be.
yeah.
Like it's children.
And I don't know why it's something like this is so hard for like governments still kind of play,
They're
like
ignorant.
operation.
They're
The
ignorant
whole-
to it.
The whole backstory, and this might be kind of controversial, but realistically, the reason for all this is money, is power, is who's gonna like the West has been a major superpower for a long time, right? It's all that kind of stuff where it's like the governments are fighting the major region. You know what I mean? It's not like us as the citizens, our opinion doesn't matter. It's like major pieces are being moved and we don't know what's going on. So like the United States is playing chess with Russia and we're just the pawn, right? Middle East is being funded by two different sides, which is what's it called? A proxy war?
Yeah,
What's
proxy
it
war.
called? Like
Proxy war.
U.S. and Russia are just fighting a war right now, and it's masked as Israel versus the rest of the Middle East. And damn, that might have been the smartest thing I said all day, because that kind of makes sense to me. But hey, I
Yeah.
could be completely wrong, and that's the whole point of what we've been talking about. I personally might think that is what's going on. I could be completely wrong. So all I think, and sorry, you were saying, I think it's the same thing. I
Yeah.
think education on the matters is very important. I think. Sorry, go ahead. You were saying.
No, you got it on the ball. That's it. I think people just need to be educated. People need to be compassionate and understand, people are losing lives behind all this. And
Whether you follow Palestine, whether you follow Israel, whether you follow U.S., whether you follow Russia,
yeah. And also,
there's a morality side to all of this.
yeah.
Bro, these kids don't give a fuck. I'm telling you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but like, yeah, bro, these kids don't give no.
Yo, it's Anakin versus Obi-Wan, bro.
These
Yeah.
kids.
I
Do
don't even like
care.
Star Wars. It's literally whatever side you're on, you just get more entrenched into the views. I gotta get it. That's a pretty crazy.
Since we're on the notion of politics, I'm not sure if you guys seen, but Donald Trump walked into a Chick-fil-A and bought everybody milkshakes, and
30 milkshakes.
yeah, and now
He got 30 milkshakes.
30 milkshakes at Chick-fil-A. Those milkshakes, those milkshakes pretty expensive.
yeah, and now he has the black vote. So
That was
Just
an
off the
that was an
milkshakes?
ATL.
Yeah.
There's that video is hilarious.
yeah, so
There's
now,
a video of him. He bought the milkshakes and he was like surrounded by his Secret Service and this.
this lady pops out like, "Yo, I don't care what the media say about you. You alright?" They say,
Buy me a milkshake,
come
he
give me a
aight."
hug.
You that guy.
You that guy."
Make America great again.
So one of them even allegedly told him, "Oh, 4PF fuck with you." We're like, what?
Oh,
What?
Wait,
It's like,
what?
I don't, yo,
Who
guys,
Is that Lil Baby's thing or
Little
something?
Baby's gang, like,
That's
oh,
Lil
he
Baby's gang?
4PF.
Damn.
Little baby rock like
Yo.
which fucking drop?
But yeah,
I
no,
know, but Donald Trump is lit. God damn, man.
it goes to show though. It goes to show
Donald
because
Trump got my vote. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know what the word.
Nah, just saying that because a lot of people, if you stay glued to like the social media and shit, you're always gonna shit on Trump. But one of the reasons he's been able to get as far as he is today is he has a great personality. Like you might not fuck with his politics, but if you ever meet the guy, like he is a very personable person.
Yo,
I
I was talking to my neighbor about this like maybe a couple hours ago. And he's like, if you take Donald Trump's attitude and Donald Trump's personality away from his character, he'd be a pretty damn good president. And I thought about that. I'm like, you know what? This guy got some, he has some crazy ideas, some crazy antics. But at the end of the day, I think the North America right now is in a pretty bad state.
He got the black vote, man.
And I think you need
vote.
Donald Trump with the black vote to right the ship a little bit. And man,
So my question, the reason why I bring up Donald Trump is, what does this guy got to, like, what do politicians got to do for you to say, he's got my vote? Because Kanye was trying to say, free Yeezys for everyone.
For us or for like the population in
Just
general?
just you personally. Doesn't have to, don't worry about what everyone else. Like, what does Mr. like Trudeau has to come to you and say, hey, I'm doing another term and I'd really appreciate your vote.
So I'm born in New York. I'm from Queens Village. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Donald Trump was from the same. He was from, I believe he was from Jamaica Estates, if I'm correct. He was from somewhere really close to where I lived. Like we lived on like the regular area, like the suburbs, like the regular, the regular people area. He lived on top of the hill where all the mansions were. And I swear to God, as a kid, just knowing that, I was like, damn, I live close to Donald Trump. That guy's a millionaire. And now I've grown up and now like, he's in politics. And it's like, I live close to that guy. And that's a terrible, terrible way to think. What I just said is probably the stupidest thing I've ever said in my life. But it gave me a bit of a positive notion on him, whereas the media at the time was really trying to get him out of that mindset. And now it's like, is he really that bad? Especially with what's been going on recently. Donald Trump.
Hey, man.
Donald Trump's a pretty good guy. At least, okay.
My answer is based on if he beat that case.
I have no opinions or thoughts on if Donald Trump is a good enough president.
Yeah, no comment on that. But
do you guys realize whatever America does, Canada follows?
When Trump was president, we were making shit was improving.
We were making bunch of money off the stock market.
When Trump was president,
making money.
When Trump was president, it was the funniest. Was it 4 years? He did one term, right? It was the funniest 4 years of politics ever. All the shit he was doing, bro. Every day I would turn on CNN, I'd be like, I can't believe this shit is happening.
Yo, look at this. I remember CNN was complaining that Trump kept golfing in Florida, but yet nobody wants to talk about Trudeau spending however mil in Jamaica and $2 million. That's pretty crazy. Yo, clip this. Hold on.
Indo-Pacific vacation costs $2 million.
This is not an endorsement for Trump. But when Donald Trump was president, all of the news outlets, Fox, CNN, whoever you want, I don't know, whoever, all these people were saying, oh, he's playing golf. Should your president be golfing? Yet while, right after that, you have Trudeau taking Jamaica vacations on taxpayer money and doing apparently, what is this, whatever you just said?
Indo-Pacific.
For $2 million? And no one's talking about Trudeau? Come on now.
$2 million's a lot.
That's crazy, man. To me, personally, that's crazy.
Hey, it's a really stressful job,
Well, being the prime minister?
Yeah, my job's stressful.
Bro, I can do that shit. Just give me a couple of Henny bottles and I'm good.
I'm required 2 half-an-hour breaks, one paid and one unpaid, in my 8.5-hour shift. Guess how many I got today?
1.
0.
Oh,
did I get
shit.
Did I get a $2 million Indo-Pacific vacation?
Take that up with.
Well, did you try to get one?
Huh?
Did you?
I tried.
You tried to get an Indo-Pacific vacation?
What?
Oh, you were talking about the vacation?
Yeah.
I mean, next time listen. All I'm saying is
you should tell us where you work so we can report this.
No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not.
Let's not do that. I have a podcast to fund. If I said something to offend anyone specific,
let's not do that.
My fault. My bad. That direct deposit is hidden.
Yo, because
No, you speak your mind.
No.
Speak your mind.
I need my job. I like my job.
No. So he can speak his mind.
Damn, no. We're good. All right, Keith Lee.
I got you. Okay, let me hold on. I got you guys. Let me
Lee.
hit y'all with this. As a person who appreciates, going somewhere and having good service and getting good food and feeling like you were taken care of when you walked out of a restaurant or fast food place or an establishment. If you guys didn't know, we're based in Toronto, obviously this podcast, and the very, very famous TikToker, food reviewer Keith Lee. I don't know how long he's here for. He's here, and he's reviewing a lot of the food places.
Hey man, as long as he does not review my spot, we're good.
What's your
Osmos or
spot?
Burger King?
Oh, you're fucking disgusting, bro. Get the
You said
fuck outta here.
Osmos?
Huh? Yo, that's Jordan's place. You didn't
Nah, don't
Wait,
disrespect
you're
me like
playing
that.
We're on
Osmos?
camera. And,
No,
yo,
no, no,
we're
no,
on
no, no,
camera.
no, 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 no,
We're
no,
on
no,
camera,
no,
and
no, no.
Jordan is now selling.
Yo, don't be fibbing on the pod, bro.
Don't be disrespecting me like that, bro. This guy said Osmo. Stop. Nah.
Mediterranean cuisine.
Yo, shut the
Who goes to Osmos? That shit was like 2016.
Come on,
Yo,
man. Before
mind
they
you-
franchised.
Yo, Osmos before they franchised was like the Roman Empire. It was like fucking. It was,
When it had the bougie ass styrofoam.
bro. It was perfect.
Cutlery.
It was perfect.
Chrysler and was it Chrysler
Yeah.
Drive and thing there by the Chrysler
Oh,
plant?
yeah, bro. I'll never forget because I remember eating the food and looking up at the dude like, "Yo, this your spot?"
You made this?
I'm like, "You made this?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like,
Yes, brother, I made it. Oh,
Like, yeah,
Jesus
yeah, this
Christ.
is-
That's
this
not
is
legit. Damn.
"This is the one." And then I don't know what happened, bro. It's like Sunrise.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yes, because one of the
No.
first sunrises was
Listen,
in
this
Scarborough.
is about to be a Osmos versus Sunrise scrap right now.
Oh my no!
Don't bring up
Sunrise
Osmos.
Bro.
My homemade jerk chicken is better than Osmos. Capo's not here, but
Sunrise,
he said
Sunrise,
it.
Sunrise.
He said it on that
I can
podcast.
vouch.
No.
The jerk chicken he makes is way better than
No.
Osmos.
Listen. I'm not trying to vouch for Sunrise. Sunrise is ass. What I'm
Thank
trying
you for
to
clearing that up.
What I'm trying to say is that when Sunrise one of the first locations of Sunrise was in Scarborough. When I was a youth and we went there, and I was like, this is pristine. Then they franchised, and now you're seeing all the videos of them having pre-bagged jerk chicken and all that shit. Yeah. But
Wait. They make pre-bagged jerk
Bro.
chicken?
bro, if you go in their fridge, bro, it's not raw. It's prepackaged.
Ew.
It's but are we talking marinated or are we talking like frozen?
Probably frozen.
Marinated is
Marinade
a
is
different story.
No, it didn't look good, bro. It didn't look good, bro.
Well, I mean, if you go on the Uber Eats and you probably look at Sunrise, the ratings probably are not good.
No, bro. There's some funny. We'll get to that another day. That should just be a whole segment in itself. But if you go to Sunrise and you just read the reviews, it's some funny ass shit, bro. It's some funny ass shit. But all that to say that, I'm happy to see what Keith Lee is doing. He's going to spots. I just hope he doesn't go to my spot because
What's your spot?
I'm not
You
exposing
can't expose it. I know what the spot is.
Because if he goes to that spot and the traffic
increases,
it's done. The streets is done.
we're done for.
Streets is done. I would no more going there at 3 a.m. and streets is done.
3
But
a.m.
that's what I'm saying. But all this to say,
I can vouch for this spot.
there we go.
So let me bring up something real quick. Sorry,
No, I was just gonna go and get into that.
All right, so look. Keith Lee and popular influencers in general, I think to be in their position is a lot harder than people think. So why I say that is because Keith Lee and I'm calling these guys out. We're a Toronto-based podcast. I'm not saying this to put your name down. I'm just saying this because this is what happened. I'm reporting on it. CP24. I don't know. I gotta cut that shit out. I'm not CP24. What was it called? I think the place was called Number One Jerk.
It's a crazy.
It was
name.
as Keith Lee described it, they were in Scarborough, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He went to that place based on an email recommendation, right? Yeah. And Keith Lee, he has a lot of followers. He gets a lot of views. He's very honest. He's a pretty good guy. And I know he said that a lot in his videos. He's not one to put somebody down for no reason. He's not, you know what I mean? His opinion is based on his experience. I believe that's literally something he's probably said word for word. So, with that being said, when he orders food from places, he doesn't go in himself because he doesn't want to, there's a running joke where put your Uber Eats name as Keith Lee and you're going to get way better food.
Oh yeah, that's my Uber name is Keith Lee.
Your Uber name is Keith Lee?
Yeah, my Uber Eats name is Keith
respect
Lee.
that.
No. I'll tell you real shit because I ordered something from Church's Chicken like in January, and I forgot my name was Keith Lee on the Uber Eats, bro. They gave me they gave me like 2 extra pieces of chicken, extra biscuit. Whole time I'm like, damn, like why they give me all this shit? I go back on my app, I forgot I'm Keith Lee. I'm like, so that's a cheat code, bro. Put your shit as Keith Lee, especially in Toronto, you get taken care of.
Well, at least as long as he's here. But whatever. So he went to this this Caribbean place, number one jerk or whatever the place is called. I'll sorry if I mispronounce your name.
Who cares? He doesn't deserve it.
Well, after I tell the story, I guess they're gonna understand. So he went to the spot. He ordered his food. Sorry, he did not order his food. He always sends someone in who was
sends family because people don't recognize his family.
Unrecognizable, right? Because as I said, Keith Lee likes to be unbiased. He doesn't want his food to be affected by his presence.
Yeah,
I respect that a lot. Nobody knows who I am, so I don't get that treatment. But hey, yeah. So apparently they get the food, and the order was completely wrong.
Yeah.
Now, apparently the food wasn't bad. He gave it some mixed, it was whatever. It was okay. It was all right. It wasn't crazy. But his point was his food was incorrect. The order he gave was not right. And like I said, Keith Lee's a very, very popular, big influencer. If he says that, honestly, you're probably done for it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, just pack up shop.
Yeah, that's
Go open like a Tim Hortons or something. You're not doing whatever you're doing anymore. So now what that led to, and I didn't find his TikTok. Like I said, I'm not going to call this guy out. It is, it's not fair. I'm just talking about it. The guy opened up his own TikTok account, which he, as I look at it, yo, what you bringing? Oh my God. So the guy is here. The place is called Number One Jerk. It's in Scarborough, whatever.
Bro, that shit don't look good, bro.
I don't mean to call you out. Yeah, there's a picture.
Yo, Prab.
Scan that picture. So look.
Prab, look at his face. That shit look appetizing.
What the?
Yo, this guy had to put his aviators on. Okay, listen. I think, we've been rambling for a minute. Let me hit you with this real quick. Keith Lee got his food from this joint. Food was okay at best. He was more into you guys messed my order up. Keith Lee has such an influence on social media that this guy made a TikTok and attempted, I don't know if it's successfully or not, attempted to defend his business. But the way he tried to defend his business is like, man, so let me explain it real quick. He gave a TikTok. He's like, listen, I was at my daughter's dance recital. I wasn't there the day that Keith Lee showed up. I appreciate him showing up. But my daughter was there. She was hungover from something the night before, and that's why the order was messed up.
The hungover daughter was making the food?
Was responsible for his order. So now, this is his excuse. But come on, man. If your building is to be, if your business, if your practice, the thing you put so much money into and you have pride in, is so good, does it really matter if somebody was hungover? And come on, man. Like, that to me is such a... He had a couple 100,000 views on all the videos he put out, the guy whose food wasn't that good. And now it's like, you kind of bared yourself even more because you've given an excuse. Why is somebody hungover running your restaurant?
Yeah.
Even if, sure.
On a normal day, it should not be the case. On a normal-ass day.
Sure, it's your... Whatever, you gave the excuse, hungover, your daughter, whatever. Boo-hoo. At the end of the day, as a fat person, I'm fat. I like enjoying my food. If I got bad food from you, you told me it was because your daughter was hungover, you think I care? Come on now.
In response to the situation, the restaurant have dubbed something called the Hangover Meal Special. 50% off any size jerk meal.
But the jerk meal wasn't even that good.
50% off?
The jerk meal wasn't even that good, my bro. I'm sorry. I don't mean to put you down, but he didn't even give it that good of a rating. Why would somebody come and, like honestly, in Toronto makes sense because food prices are ridiculous.
I might have to send Keith to my spot, yo. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, come on.
Keith, holla at me. I'm gonna send you to my spot.
Listen.
I'm gonna DM him.
Listen.
DM him right now.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, like this guy, I feel like personally, he got desperate because he failed and he took a bad shot. If you and your business want to be successful, Keith Lee visiting it will not make a difference. Because all he's going to do is confirm that what everyone knows, the food is already good. Yeah. Now, obviously, business will boom after he does that, but your business should have already been doing well because your food was good.
Because he's probably appealing to more of a outside whatever audience.
Right. He's talking to all of North America. Yeah. We're talking to, the GTA.
Whoever's there already.
Right.
We should know already if your food's good or not.
So my whole point behind this is, he's still probably here for, I don't know how long he's here for. And if you guys hear this before he leaves, any restaurant, anyone who wants Keith Lee or any major influencer for that matter to visit your restaurant, it's not, you got to be good for that one day he's there. You need to be good every single day that you are open. Every single person that comes, you need to make that the best experience possible for anyone coming in. If you cannot live to those standards,
that jerk don't even look good, bro.
The
jerk don't even look good.
Come on.
No. I'm not even gonna. The jerk don't even look good.
Like,
man.
come on, man.
This shit look like NPC food.
I'm not saying it's probably dry as shit, man. Bro. All I'm saying is, if you want to be great, you can't be great 1 out of 5 days a week. You need to be great every single day. You need to come in there. The average customer needs to be wowed by your performance. And that's how you're going to get recognition. Keith Lee is not coming back to Toronto.
He's not coming back to that spot. Like, he tried it. What makes me... Oh, I'm going to go back and give it... Hey, man.
That's all I'm saying.
50% off any jerk meal. You guys giving that a try?
No.
50% off?
50%.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Saturday and Sunday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
I'm not available any of those times.
The hangover meal special. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. The food don't even look too crazy. It look like NPC food. So
yeah, man.
If it's decent, it's decent still.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like
I'm not here for that. Like I said, my whole point about this spiel was, if you want to be a good restaurant, doesn't matter if Keith Lee is coming to Toronto or not.
Yeah, just fucking do better.
Yeah, let's talk about that whole situation with the Circle K employee. Let's get into that.
I do not have a lot of info on that.
Here, I'll pull it up for you guys.
Okay, let me give a brief summary of what I understand for now, and then we'll confirm whether I'm right or not. So I don't know what time of day it was. I'm pretty sure the Circle K was in Oshawa. The employee, who was somebody who recently immigrated from a different country, Peterborough. This person was new to the country. They weren't like, they weren't like here for a long time. The person behind the counter was allegedly attacked by a drug addict.
Yeah, I found the article.
This person decided that they would defend themselves with a baseball bat, and them defending themselves, I don't know to what degree. I don't know if that person who was attacking them was seriously injured. This person was sentenced to 14 years in jail.
14
for self-defense.
1-4.
The crazy part about this is
I don't think he was sentenced. I think he's facing.
Or is it facing?
Like I said, he's on trial right now.
So the 14 years in jail versus the person who was attacking him only like a year and a half or 2 years.
It's crazy shit, man.
Now, okay.
Oh, Canada.
Jordan, can you confirm that?
So I'll do a brief here. So according to Toronto Sun, only in Canada can a robber who hit a store clerk with a baseball bat get 14 months in provincial jail after 4 months of pre-sentence custody, while the guy he repeatedly struck remains before the courts, facing up to 14 years in federal prison.
Up to 14 years.
But after pleading guilty to robbery, the homeless fentanyl addict could see freedom before the Circle K clerk he robbed and attacked goes to trial. This is fucking crazy, man. Yeah, he struck a robber with the same baseball bat he was hit with, the 22-year-old student.
Wait, he got hit with the baseball bat?
He got hit with the baseball bat, and then he...
Yo, sorry, hold on. Do you have specifics there?
What do you mean, like...
So I'm going to ask you a couple questions.
Yeah.
The Circle K employee,
Yes.
did he initiate the violence?
No.
Okay, that's kind of the only question I had. Holy
No,
shit.
no. So the addict walked in with the metal baseball bat and attacked the employee. So the employee got into a scuffle, and through the scuffle, he got the bat, and
The tables have turned.
the tables have turned, and he started whipping his ass. And quote, he said, like, I saw it. Oh wait, where did the shit go?
He said, "Do not redeem. Do not redeem."
What?
What'd you say? Hold on. I just lost the article. What the hell just happened?
All right. So
Anyway, so the guy starts beating him and saying, "Yo, I thought my life was on the line. Like I thought my life was really was at risk. I saw it as me defending myself." As he told the Toronto Sun, "I was afraid for my life." He did not think he would end up charged along with the original attacker, who had hit him with a baseball bat in a robbery attempt. And there's security footage of the whole ordeal. And now this is bringing a whole new debate about self-defense in Canada, which we've touched upon on this podcast, that self-defense in this country is a mess because you could get. I ain't gonna lie though, he just beat his ass though, but it's self-defense. We're watching the video over here, so
damn.
like
Yo,
he whipped
okay,
his
hold
ass,
on,
bro.
hold on. Something just happened in the video that I understand why the circumstances might have changed.
So he comes out, and the whole
Can we,
scuffle.
I don't know if we can post this. Can we post a link to it?
We can post this.
We can post that?
Yeah, we can post this.
Okay, so listen, I just watched the video, and pretty much what happened was inside the store, the suspect was thwarted in their attempt of theft or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But the problem is, after the suspect had left the store, he got whacked in the middle of the street. In the like he was already. Oh, that's kind of. I see why my boy.
But remember, this guy just got hit in the head with a bat.
Right, but look where the guy is that he hit. Stop right there.
Yeah,
He's literally near the road.
yeah. It's for Prab. If you want to just see, he beat
Hold on,
his ass.
Go back real quick.
That's where he beat him.
No, hold on. Watch. Just watch it real quick. Go
Hold
back
on,
real
hold
quick
on.
to before he whacked him. Yeah, I think there's
Yeah,
good.
right there. Hold up.
I don't know who that guy is, but whatever.
That's the reporter. So watch this, yo. So
This fucking golf.
Okay,
clap
pause.
word.
yeah,
So the guy whipped out the baseball bat like he's trying to own the joint, right? Pulls it out at my boy. Right?
Yeah.
Now we're
Then
going
they get into a
forward.
scuffle.
Pause. You got, I guess, a Samaritan in the middle.
Yeah,
You got the perpetrator on the right,
yeah,
and you got my homeboy with the red on the left.
yeah. That's the worker, and
He's getting pushed out the front door right now.
he kicks and gets the bat in his hands. Bow, beats his
Okay,
shit.
stop. So look, he hits him once, but the second hit is where I can see people.
I can see where the
I
courts.
can see why they're like, that might have been excessive.
Bro, I can see
Now-
why the courts.
14 years excessive?
Mind you,
Did
he
he
just
get
got
hit first?
he got hit in the head.
He got hit first.
He got hit in the head. So after he beats him, he's
I
like,
can
fuck.
justify the first hit to take homie out, to take the guy out.
Two. If
But
you
the-
hit
the-
me
the
once,
second
I'm
hit-
hitting you
the
twice.
second hit- It's
No, but
violent,
the
bro.
second hit, the guy's already on the ground.
I don't give a fuck.
That does the Canadian justice system give a fuck? Look
Bro.
at him, yo, the man's out. Listen, I'm just trying to be unbiased.
If you attack
Because me personally,
you don't get to like fucking decide how I respond.
so look, he pushes him out, right?
yeah,
Kicks him, gets the bat,
which is fair.
Bam, one.
Hit him once.
That second one
Hit
is
him
a
twice.
The
problem.
second one was deadly, bro.
No, man.
I still think
One's retaliation, and then the second one's to put you down.
Listen,
I
I
still
was a
think it's
baseball
self-defense.
player for 17 years of my life.
a
That
metal
first
bat.
hit is nice.
A metal bat.
The second hit when he's already down,
Yo.
in my
Oh
personal
my God,
opinion,
man.
is also nice. But if we're if we're looking at it from a judicial standpoint,
Yeah, but you don't get to decide. Well, okay.
yeah, but guess who can?
Majority of life is based on perception, right?
And we've given our right to perception to the justice system.
Hey, bro, you gonna
That's all I'm saying.
But what I'm
You
saying
could
is,
perceive this bat in your teeth, bro. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, if you hit me with a bat, I get to hit you twice.
But did the perpetrator hit the defendant with the bat? Do we know that?
yeah, he did.
He did hit him with the bat. So this is self-defense?
That's why he got charged. He's doing his time.
Mm-hmm.
But the clerk is on trial to get more time.
Yo, the
More
clerk,
time than the guy who initiated
time.
by
the
like
con-
7 times because the guy's getting at max
Bro,
2 years.
What the fuck is going on?
So listen, hold on.
But-
Let me break this down real quick. So look, if we're talking in a common sense, if we're talking from what happened and the decisions that people made and the consequences that they deliver from, everything is probably okay. The guy got his ass beat for trying to rob a convenience store.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who defended himself and was good.
yeah, but he's going to jail for longer.
Well, he's on trial for it.
He's on trial for it. But it's crazy because
But that's what I'm saying.
there's also that same situation going on. I'm not sure if you guys been watching the news about you guys seen the incident with forgive me the details. I'll pull up the article shortly to speak more on it, but the guy who ran over a police officer on Canada Day.
I seen that. Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about?
No, I did not.
So let me just brief you guys real quickly. Canada Day. So it was this guy, his wife, his kids, right? There was Canada Day celebrations like 2022, 2021. They went into the garage, get their car, and what happened is that
like their personal property, like at their house.
no, they're in the parking garage.
Oh,
in,
okay, apart, yeah.
in downtown Toronto. So what happened is some police officers in plain clothes approach the guy and his family, and the guy is not aware that they are police. As a matter of fact, like he thinks he's getting robbed. He thinks that it's a carjacking because they had aggressive tone and like more people in plain clothes started pulling up. He thought he was getting robbed.
Can I bring something up real quick?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you're a plainclothes police officer, you're supposed to identify yourself like immediately.
So that's what's happening right now in court. They say, "Oh, we identified ourselves." He's arguing, no, they did not. What happened is that he, reversed to get out the situation and ended up killing one of the cops.
Damn.
So now he's on trial for first-degree murder.
See,
and
bro,
yeah.
when somebody dies, shit gets crazy.
Yeah.
Cause like, yo, if that guy who robbed the gas station or the convenience store died because of the whatever blunt force trauma or whatever,
Yeah.
that maybe warrants the 14 years or something. Cause you killed someone.
Yeah.
Now, if in that convenience store situation, I'm gonna just wrap my opinion up where it's like, I understand why he had to defend himself. I think he went slightly overboard hitting the guy the second time. In my opinion, I can see why it might be excessive, though personally, I don't think so.
Yeah.
If somebody dies because you're defending yourself, you took someone's life at the end of the day. It's like, I understand that you're defending yourself.
So,
But that's pretty crazy.
I found the article, so I'll just brief it for like
Mhm.
the listeners who don't understand, but because he's giving his testimony and whatnot. And what happened is that he was preparing to drive his BMW out the parking garage, saw a man and woman in plain clothes running towards the car. The woman knocked on running towards the car. Imagine you're
Was
getting
he
your car.
in the car or was he outside? Okay,
He's in the car.
I'm like a detective. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so he's in the car. These two cops in plain clothes are rushing towards the car. They knock on the car window and point downwards. The guy said he didn't understand what it meant. He thought they were trying to rob him, and they didn't identify themselves as police. And when he tried to lock the doors, they started banging on the car. His 2-year-old son starts crying. Wife starts getting nervous. And then a dark gray van pops out with more. And he's like, yo, I thought it's not just two people, it's a whole gang. So, looks back, tries to reverse the car, and he did it at such a high speed, he didn't realize he literally just killed a guy right there. Just ran him right over. And yeah, it's crazy because I remember when this happened and seeing that, like I remember when it was on the news.
How long ago was this? Sorry.
This happened in 2021.
Oh, this was a while ago.
Yeah, July 2nd.
And is the trial is coming up?
The trial's now. So he's testifying, like the trial's now.
So
First degree murder.
personally, okay.
Pleaded not guilty.
First degree murder, from what I understand, is like the most severe punishment for murder.
And
right?
remember, because for people who don't understand like court, first degree murder, it's not enough to prove you killed the guy. You have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you killed the guy you killed him with intention. That's what first degree is, right? If they could prove that he killed him, but if they can't prove that he had an intention to kill him, like a premeditated, like I'm killing this guy, they can't charge him with first degree. But he could have killed him and been an accident. Then you charge him with manslaughter. So that's why it's hard.
There's a lot of different ways to distinguish.
Yeah. So
And that's what I believe that's what the whole trial is for, right?
that's what the whole trial is about, right?
I believe
it's not about proving that he killed the dude. It's about proving that he intended to kill him, right? And that's why he pleaded not guilty, because it's like, yo, I was just trying to get out. I was scared, I didn't know, But yeah.
Personally, and this is something that, because it's 2021, so it's a little bit of a different time. If that happened, like today, you can't charge him with first degree because all the carjackings and all the things that are going on with home invasions. The defense of trying to get out of there is much more like feasible. Now, the fact that like I said, the fact that you killed someone, whether you intended to or not, is kind of, it's going to be there. Somebody lost a family member. You know what I mean? It's pretty serious. I think there needs to be some sort of repercussion for that. I don't, me personally, I can't tell you the time. I'm not going to be like, I'm going to tell you how long, but somebody, at the end of the day, you killed someone. It's pretty serious. Now, and this is where it gets fuzzy with the intent, right? Manslaughter, third degree, second degree, first degree. I don't think it's a matter of, are you responsible? I think it's how responsible are you? Are you manslaughter? I think the category is what, in this situation, makes a big deal out of it.
Yo, I just read some crazy shit. Reggie, you read this.
Okay, we just talked about Prab, what do you think about that defense? Yo, hold that right there.
Yeah, I got it.
What do you think about that defense case? The guy getting ran over.
Not much.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Like I said, because the defense is the prosecution's trying to say, oh well, he was 300 pounds, he's a big guy, pretty hard guy to miss. You did it with intention. But he seems very genuine throughout the trial. He looked his kids in the eye, I didn't mean.
You can always spin a narrative.
Yeah.
Whenever it suits you. So.
But yeah, let me get to this, bro. This article was posted yesterday, so this is pretty fresh.
Oh,
Two of Brampton's highest paid employees don't even work there.
Wait, what?
Yo, come on, man.
Two of Brampton's highest paid employees don't even work there. Brampton paid $38 million in severance pay 2010 to 2021 per city reports.
To who?
Wait, to two people?
David Barrick, who was fired 2 years ago from his role as chief administrative officer, made over $267,000 in severance and over $18,000 in benefits last year, and $280,000 the year prior.
He made $500,000 in 2 years?
And he doesn't even work there.
He doesn't even work in Brampton.
He's the CAO of what?
And that's where your tax dollars are going, guys.
Well, the guy on TikTok who was trying to shit on us for where our tax dollars are going, what do you got to say about that?
Yeah, fuck off, yeah?
Comment again, please. But
Find,
just like the video
find
this
that
time.
you.
Like the video this
Bitch
time.
ass.
Like the video.
Gazy ass.
You didn't even listen to what Prab said.
Yo, Prab's looking for you, yeah?
No,
Bro, I
Prab
didn't
ain't
read
looking
the
for you.
comments
I'm
like
looking
that.
for him.
But that man, shut your bitch ass up and make some drums, bitch.
Yo, Yo, the guy said, look for your tax dollars. Or we know where the tax dollars are.
No. He said it's Googleable.
Or no. He said
You shut your
that we
bitch
should
ass
know.
up.
He said that we should know where the tax dollars are. Well, if he knows where the missing $2 billion is, please tell the government because I heard a lot of people looking for it. Sorry. So that first guy. What's the name of the second guy?
Bitch ass.
Hold on. Expose the first guy's name again.
Pussy ass.
Yeah, so the first guy's name is David Barrick.
David Barrick.
Barrick or Barrick, however you want to say it.
Okay.
The other guy is Harry Schlang,
What the fuck are we talking about right now?
who was CAO before Barrick and fired in 2018, took home nearly 300K every year.
CEO of what?
This is crazy. So this guy took home nearly 300K every year from 2018 until 2021.
So
and was fired in 20.
He made a mill? He made a mill?
He was fired in 2018.
For
He
what?
was fired.
For gross misconduct?
Yo, vote Prab 2025.
Oh my God, Jordan, we're starting a Prab campaign.
Bro, I'm going to run for prime minister. What the fuck are these guys talking about?
Two of Brampton's highest paid employees.
I can save more money than these
work
guys.
there.
What are they talking about?
Yo, just get me the Henny sponsorship and you do whatever you want, bro.
All right,
Trust
bro.
me.
Man, there's a lot more we could talk
a
about.
mil
but
in
crazy,
3
man.
years?
That is crazy.
$1 million. What are you spending $1 million on?
Bro. So, talked about the eclipse. We talked about OJ.
Oh,
about Keith
oh,
Lee.
you guys getting that new no frills phone plan?
Fuck no.
No?
I need to do more research. I saw the initial plan and what it.
I had Wind Mobile back in the day when they first started. I didn't get reception outside of my house.
Yo, Wind was lit until everyone
Outside?
realized that there was no reception anywhere.
Outside my house. I couldn't make a call unless I was in my crib.
So
Why would I need to make a call inside my crib?
now-
I have my house phone.
I don't know if you ever have you guys ever heard the definition of insanity that I think Albert Einstein said?
Yeah.
If you do the same thing over and over again, you're insane. Or sorry, if you expect a different result from doing the same thing, you're insane. Now, these guys are giving fantastic prone prices. Initially, do we know what the reception is like?
No.
Does anybody know what the reception is like?
No, it's probably dog shit.
Why are you able to charge so low for these phone
You
plans?
only get half a bar in your fucking house.
Right. So now you're in an emergency and I'm paying $35 a month for my phone plan, but I can't call no one in an emergency. Boo-hoo.
Please turn on data roaming.
Yo, fuck.
That shit is not it, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I might have to look into that. I don't know.
I think we got to look into it because the initial thought is sure it's great, but do we really know?
And wildfire season is back, so I'm not sure if any of you
Yeah,
guys live-
wildfire season's back. Apparently, from what they're saying, this year is gonna be like you guys thought last year was bad. This year is about to be fucking horrific.
Hold on. Do we know who said that? Who do you know who said it's like the word? Do we have like a stat on who said it's
The
like
government of Canada said.
Right, but the government of Canada also upped the carbon tax by 24%.
Yeah, but Canada doesn't lie. The government doesn't lie, right?
So
The government's always gonna be honest with you guys, right?
what if, this is a crazy one. What if we are intentionally starting forest fires to get the carbon tax up? Because the only reason I say this is not the only reason, but the main reason I say this is because we're missing $2 billion from the carbon tax budget, and they're estimating that this is gonna be the worst wildfire year.
I understand what you're saying, but
I'm trying to reach right now, but hey,
I understand what you're saying, but I think Trudeau's too dumb for that. I think he's too stupid to start wildfires. Like genuinely, I think he's too dumb to start
if
wildfires.
they watch this podcast, we're done for.
Mr. Speaker.
The Reggie's
Mr.
World,
Speaker.
the Reggie's World podcast is putting a
The opposition party-
Holy fuck, we're gonna get. We're done for.
Shut your dumb ass up.
Oh, hold on. Can you pull up the name of the second? What's the name of the PM's assistant? the vice PM.
Vice PM or finance minister?
No,
Because
is
I
she
know
the
the
finance
finance minister is on some
The
whatever
white-
drugs
that,
or
that white
drugging.
lady, the blonde white lady.
Christina Freeland?
whatever
Is that her name? Let me see a
freelance,
Christina
picture?
Freeland. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's her.
whatever
Yo,
twitchy
okay.
ass. What I
Christina.
don't know what drugs y'all
Yo,
gave
listen,
her.
I'm gonna attempt to get a clip of this. I'm gonna try and be very vocal. Like,
She's the fiend of fiends.
Okay, well before. So listen,
She was geeking, bro.
that's what I'm saying. So listen, I'm gonna try and keep this
She was geeking.
clippable.
She's going like,
We have multiple clips of what's your status?
What?
The vice PM,
Finance
Deputy
minister.
Prime Minister.
the deputy prime minister of Canada, geeking, tweaking in videos, and she's just like, "You clip this." She's like twitching and shit. What's going? Is she okay?
no,
Because I have to ask it as a political question. Is she good? Does she need medical
I
attention?
think Diddy got to her.
But I feel like, so she's on something. I hope that's clippable. I will post that.
We gotta find that. I will find that. Yeah.
Because she doing some Soulja Boy crank that. Like twitching out on the live broadcast.
No,
That's a lot.
bro, how do you see somebody doing that and be like, yeah, I'd vote for
And
them
listen,
again?
Brampton CEOs are making $1 million in 3 years. How much is she making in 3 years? And she's over there tweaking like she she's like listen.
Brampton's highest paid employees don't even work there.
Bro, I'm gonna run for prime minister. I'm telling you.
Yo,
If you guys don't vote for me, I don't know what to say.
if I don't vote for you,
I don't know what to say.
You've done something wrong.
I'm running.
Because I will vote for Prab. If I'm Prab's only vote.
I will fix
Probably will.
Canada. Make Canada
Damn,
great
Jordan
again.
Jordan said he's not gonna vote for you.
Wait, you say you'll fix Canada?
I'll fix Canada.
You know, I might look into that. I might see my vote.
He's not giving you his full.
I'm not gonna give you the easy vote. I'm gonna be the
I'll buy
one.
you some milkshakes though.
from Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Okay, I think I have a very quick quote. Not a quick, but I have a quote of the day today
You have a quarter of the day?
that kind of encompasses.
Wait. How long we been going for?
I think we're on 2 hours.
We're probably on 2 hours.
We're at 2 hours?
It's 10:36.
Holy fuck, we be talking for a
No,
long
but we were talking
time.
serious today.
Yeah.
We're talking serious. My quote of the day kind of encompasses the serious shit that we were talking about. Hold on, I gotta take a drink. Wait 1 sec. All right, so excluding the first podcast where my quote of the day was a bit of a
Joke.
joke, which it still had a good meaning, but it was a bit of a joke. The last couple quote of the days have been very serious, and I think I'm going to keep that going. We talked about the Middle Eastern crisis. We talked about the in-house, like, the guy at the Circle K, the guy who ran over the police officer, carjackings. We've talked about a lot of things over these last couple of podcasts. There is so much negativity going on nowadays, whether it's social media, whether it's in person, whether it's on a podcast, whatever we're doing, it's so easy to turn things negative. And I think I talked about this before, but I think, and personally, it helps me. We need to look at things in a more positive light. We need to force ourselves. And don't get me wrong, I ain't no one. I'm just speaking as me. We need to really, really, really try to make things more positive. Look for a better outcome than what we're hoping. Obviously, I'm a very, very realistic person. You can ask anyone who's close to me. I will look at the worst scenario and expect it and plan for it. But I think it's, what's the saying? Plan for the worst, hope for the best. I don't know if I butchered that, but whatever it is, like, we need to
the best.
hope for the best, plan for the worst.
Yeah.
Whatever, I don't know what the... All I'm saying is, before we broadcast our negative thoughts to everyone, why don't we attempt to make things a little bit more positive? Because, like I said, I'm particularly a negative person in terms of a realistic situation. I think we need to, as a community, as a country, as people in general, we need to be more positive. We need to be more positive. And like I said, it's not like a quote or anything, but that's just my little quote of the day.
Yeah. All right.
Thought of the day.
All right. And with that,
Or is that it? Is there anything else?
anything else y'all need to get off your chest before they?
I had a question somebody asked me.
Oh, let's hit it. We
Oh,
got
yeah.
Prab's
We haven't
part.
had questions in a minute.
We got Prab's part. No, we had the question on the last
From
one.
the fans?
The last few prep parts have been
Oh,
weak
yeah,
still.
yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna lie,
yeah.
not
Clips.
gonna lie.
It's pretty stale. But let's hit it.
It's been kind of garbage. It's been kind of garbage. But somebody asked me, I think since I started doing, like, they've seen me on the pod or they've seen me on
Making waves. Yeah. That's what I'm
they've
talking
seen me
about.
on
Social media.
social media, whatever the fuck.
We popping.
But they're like, yo, you seem happier than you used to. And they were trying to get me, like, trying to ask me, like, yo, what's changed? What's been the key thing or the reasoning, the difference in you being happier now than you were before? Because in more often than not, I'm not really a extroverted person.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep shit kind of bottled up inside.
You know what it is? And I saw this thing. It was like, when you're with your boy, I got brought this, like some I'm not going to, whatever. You know how people are very big on signs and whatever.
Yeah.
So me,
Astrology and shit.
apparently I'm a person where I'm not close to anyone other than my close friends.
Yeah.
Right? But I feel like that's you, where it's like you're not close to anyone, but you're,
Yeah.
but the people you're close with.
But
sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, so she brought it up. She's like, yo, you kind of seem happier now than you were a little while back. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck the reasoning was. But she's like, yo, so what's your key to being happy? Because in her opinion, there's been a change in happiness.
In your emotional state.
Yeah, in my day to day, in my responses to whatever interactions we have. So
Which
I kind of wanted
to was particularly negative.
I kind of wanted to bring that up to you guys to just ask before I give my honest opinion, to ask if you guys have felt that, like, is this when was the last time you were genuinely happy?
That's a fantastic. I don't know who asked you that. That's a good question. I like that, because if you talk to me personally before, let's say 6 months ago, I'm like I got roasted for this. I was talking about this with someone who will not be named, and I got roasted. I don't communicate. I'm closed off. I don't express the way I am. I'm immature. Whatever. I got roasted. It is what it is. I appreciated what the person told me, and I attempted to look at it as a way to get better, right? Yeah. Because true, I'm a very serious person normally. If somebody who I don't know or don't like comes up to me, I will literally look people in the face and ignore them. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Because the people that I let into my life are people that I trust. So whatever. In the last couple months since we started this podcast, I very, very, very much attempted to get uncomfortable with the things that I do. Like, I'll talk to people that I don't want to talk to. I'll say hi to people I don't like. All that, I'll just put myself in situations that I wouldn't normally put myself in. And I won't say that it necessarily made me happier, but it kind of makes me understand how other people try to be. Like, people try to reach for new relationships. People try to make new friends, which is something that is definitely different for me, and I've noticed that a lot. And I think that me and Prab are more similar in that aspect, where we don't talk to people we don't know because we don't know what, We're
more adaptive to the situation.
Whereas Jordan is like very, very, he might be the complete opposite of us.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I for me, like I get my happiness from just like trying to do the 1% every day. You know, I'm a firm believer that you can't do it all in one day, and you can't really wake up and try and save the world. But um, so for those of you who don't know, like I'm an artist. I do music and stuff. I have a whole music brand and whatnot.
Stop her.
Yeah. So
Made to eat.
yeah, the hat is made to eat, by the way. You know, so if you like the hat, you know, definitely just click on the link below. We'll definitely get you a hat. You know, might give away a hat. Who knows? Um, yeah, like I get my happiness from building brands. So I'm always trying to look at what else can I build. So you know, I've done my music thing. I'm not done doing the music thing, but I told myself this year I want to kind of take a break from constantly doing only music and like, all right, what else can I build? Um, Kicked off the clothing, you know, for my brand Made to Eat, and we have some stuff coming out soon, and that brings me happiness. But now it's like, okay, Reggie was like, I want to do this podcast, and I'm like, I'm not really a social person. I'm kind of, you know, like in terms of being talkative, but yo, like I'll do whatever I can to help this shit. So if we need 3 camera angles, we get the 3 camera angles. You know, if we need the studio setup, we'll get it.
Yo, allow me
because-
to interrupt for just 1 second.
Yeah.
Look at my if you guys look at the Instagram story right now, the amount of work that has gone into from the first podcast to this one, in terms of quality, in terms of location, in terms of production, in terms of Jordan, in terms of, bro, the first podcast was pretty, honestly, for me, it was pretty good.
Mhm.
But for Jordan,
Yeah, it was, in my opinion, it was great.
No,
It was
like,
ass, bro.
for Jordan, he said, yo, step back, let me show you some shit.
Yeah.
Look at us now.
And we got 3 cameras. We
3
got
cameras, live fucking
We're gonna go
editing.
into it more. Don't expose.
yeah.
We're gonna go into it more at a later date when you guys understand how serious we are about this. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
we got a whole studio set up. We got, you know.
no, you were talking about how you are.
Yeah, no, but
The quality that you're looking at right now is
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think more so on a personal level, though. Personally,
yeah.
how are like
So
in terms of you and your happiness? Personally, how do you achieve like
you gotta
that just level of content?
well, I think if you're like real like as an entrepreneur and like people who are, you'll never really be at a place of content, but you'll at least be at a place of, all right, I'm working towards something, you know, and that's where I get my happiness from. It's like, as long as the people around me, as long as I have the people around me that I could talk to after it, at the end of the day, as long as I have the things I'm working on, I could work towards, as long as I can get up and go to the gym, as long as I could write a song, as long as I could plan a video, as long as I could write a podcast, edit a podcast, that's where I get my happiness from, because I just feel like, okay, everything's not set right now, but I'm doing something, I'm building something that if I continue doing this 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it would have compound interest effect.
Yeah.
So that's where, that's for me personally, where I get my happiness from, is just doing stuff and being able to have a really close circuit of friends and family around me that I care about, that I can share this stuff with. So yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. And
Can I add something real quick?
yes, you can.
So, for a long time, I didn't have anything to be like motivated about personally, right? I kind of like piggybacked on other people's motivation, and I can get into that more, but we're not going to get into it now. It kind of has to do with Prab. It kind of has to do with Jordan. So for the last couple of years, it's been, let's support what other people are doing. You know, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a goal. Let's help everyone else, because that's the least I can do, right? I think Jordan has told me personally that he's seen it. Obviously, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've tried to help everyone in different ways. And now me helping people in the last couple of years, and now me starting the podcast, has literally, in the last couple months, we have 70 followers on Instagram. That's pretty crazy. And some people might look at 70 followers and be like, oh, that ain't shit. You ain't nothing. But yo,
Yeah, man,
70 followers to me, I don't talk to people, man.
Yeah, we had 0 when we
I
started.
don't talk to people, man.
We had 0 when we started, bro.
So I'll tell you guys what, when a good deed, like I might not necessarily be a good person to people who don't know me, but good karma, good actions, being a good person pays off, because the quality of this podcast would not be where it is without Jordan. And not to toot my own horn, I did try to help Jordan as much as I could.
And like there's a lot of things I wouldn't have been able to get done without Rajiv.
Shut up. Not being sappy.
Not being sappy.
I'm
But
just
we
saying-
gotta be real, like from a neutral perspective, like, because Rajiv is saying, like, if he believes in you, he's gonna help you, and Rajiv's helped me a lot with some things. So when it came time for this pod, it's like no questions asked. We do what we gotta do to get it to the quality that's up here, for no reason other than this is just what we do. Like
we expect it from each other.
Yeah, exactly.
If I expected greatness from someone, they're gonna expect it from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah. With that being said, anything else?
I think.
Sorry, probably.
I think
deviated from you for a minute. My
Yeah,
fault.
no, I think
My dog.
for me to go on a little bit of a monologue about the whole thing is the biggest thing about life, or the biggest misconception about life.
Quote of the day from Prab. Holy shit.
Oh,
The biggest
shit.
misconception is that, for lack of so life is about perspective,
Yeah.
but it's not your perspective.
Yeah.
Your life is judged and deemed on other people's perspective of you.
Yeah.
So
That's what it's come to nowadays.
So no matter what you do, or no matter who you become in life, it doesn't necessarily live and die with you at the helm, right?
Yeah.
Your legacy can be passed on.
I've kind of said this for a little bit, I guess, because we're not on a pod. I should probably say it again. My biggest thing, or my biggest quote unquote motto, you could say, is you live like a king, you die royal.
Yeah.
So there's a way you can go.
Follow Prab's Instagram. That shit on his caption. Sorry.
There's a way you can go about living your life and the impact you have on other people.
Yeah.
Whether it's good or whether it's bad, whether you want to be uplifting, or if you want to be negative, or if you want to beef with mans, or if you want to like lead the way for people, whatever you want to do, you can choose whatever path you want to choose. You choose that path, but it's only you can choose that path, right? But at the end of the day, no matter what path you choose, it's not up to you how you're perceived from your decisions.
Mm-hmm.
So if I could be the greatest Samaritan ever, I could be the greatest human being, I could be a fucking philanthropist, I could donate half my fucking income, I could do whatever I want. But if you deem me as someone who's not worthy, or not worthy, but like
maybe worthy.
of someone who's of that caliber of person,
Standard, yeah.
then that's your opinion. I can't really necessarily do anything to change your opinion. I can only do what I am capable of doing. So I think, to go back to that person's question of why do you seem so much happier now than maybe episode 1, just
months ago.
dissing brown mans for no reason.
We had a reason.
We had a reason, but
We had a
like,
reason. We had a vendetta.
In my honest opinion of me, when I'm doing my own self-reflection shit, it's just like, I just don't give a fuck. I honestly don't care
About what other people think?
I've just nothing. Like, yo, whether it's the solar eclipse that gave me my powers, or whatever the fuck, whatever you want to say, I just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Bro, you tweet, comment, tell me whatever the fuck you want to my face, bro. Just whatever opinion you had. There was back in the day, they made us read an article that said, offend me and let me offend you.
Yeah.
Meaning, yo, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want. But if I say something to you
You must not be offended.
Yeah, you can't be offended because if I offend you, you can offend me, and vice versa.
We're here.
It's just to move the conversation, to just keep shit going. So happiness isn't really. It's something that you.
It's a perspective.
It's a perspective thing, but it's a weird, complicated thing where you find happiness in yourself and not from, you don't seek validation from others. But at the same time, the things you do that make you happy don't necessarily come from within. It's from outside your horizon, your scope.
This guy is Socrates Singh.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Yo, this guy just went crazy for like 4 minutes.
Bro, I'm telling you now.
Yo.
Bro, I'm
That
the
was
unlicensed
crazy.
therapist.
This is Reggie's world or Prav's
Unlicensed
philosophy?
therapist.
Yo,
Bro, you just gotta do what the fuck makes you happy, man.
god damn.
Somebody cooked here.
If you like it, you like
his
it.
name
If you
was
don't like
Pravjot
it, you
Singh.
don't like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what alcohol's for, bro. Drown your sorrows, bro.
All right, listen.
Take us home, man.
Let me just end this on this.
Please.
On this podcast, you're going to clip this.
Okay.
We're clipping this. On this podcast, Reggie's World, we talk about a lot of very serious things, right? We're going to bring up the world, potentially World War III. We're going to talk about rap wars going on because we got a rapper here. We got a lot of people who are rap fans. We are going to talk about a lot of different sides of things, and you guys are going to have to deal with it. I'm sorry. We're here to bring some news. We're here to bring some enjoyment, some comedy. We have a lot of different aspects of this. With that being said, next Saturday, today is the 13th. I got to confirm, but on the 20th, we are filming the post-Ramadan podcast.
My goodness.
Post-Ramadan. I'm not Islamic. I'm not Muslim. I'm not a person of that culture, but I've been greatly influenced by it on in my daily life. Therefore, I will have a very special guest on the podcast next week. We are all going to respectfully, to a point, showcase the Ramadan podcast. I understand that this might be a bit controversial, but to be honest with you, I don't really give a fuck.
Like it or don't.
It's
coming out.
We have a serious side of this, and we have a comedy side of this. I'm sure everyone has known this by now if you watch my podcast. If you do not watch the full podcast and you try and tell me that I'm not being serious, I will not even look at you. Because you're listening to this and I'm telling you, we're 50-50. We will make jokes. We will make entertaining content. But at the same time, we will talk about very serious stuff. You need to understand that. If you don't understand it, stop commenting. Good night. See you later. Thank you for watching.
That's how we go.
Like and subscribe and share with your friends.
Or else.
Wait, or else what?
I'll punch you.
I'm gonna myself right now.